Hey everyone, Anthony here. Once again, I want to talk about something that I did, a mistake I think I made in the past, and it was kind of one of those things of procrastination instead of just getting things done. And that's kind of the topic of this conversation of just doing it, making sure that you're consistent. And the big word is being consistent, because when I was starting all these things and putting together a podcast, trying to do the YouTube and all those different uh, media touches, like different channels, I kept saying, well, I need this and I need that, and I need to have, I need to be able to do 1080p, 60 frames, I need to have a good mic, I need to have all these things. And were a few pieces that made my life a lot easier. For example, the mic I'm using made life a whole lot easier. I have to do far less editing than before. The content just sounds so much better, and I think there are some merits to getting proper tools, but that shouldn't stop you from beginning. It really doesn't take much to start up a YouTube channel. I've had a computer that I was using for school and everything, and I've been using that, and then I bought like a $10 mic and just plugged it in and started doing the original ones. Yes, the content sucked, and over time I wanted to make my life easier on this portion of it. So instead of spending 30 minutes, I found a way to do it in 5-10 minutes. Literally just do the recording, do a few edits, and send it out there because the mic's just that good. But we come back to, no matter what, if you think that it's, if I had this, if I had that, if I had to start this project, there is nothing better than just like at least doing parts of it, whatever you can at the very least, just to keep the flow going. Because if you think about it and then you're like, oh, I'll do this, I'll do that later, it's just not going to happen. I don't know. I'm using a lot of generic terms, but I guess a good example would be, I wanted to create a website and an app with a friend last year, and we wanted to have it done by December, at the end of December of last year, and we got all the way to talking to community partners and developing the website. So a lot of the way, ideas, structure, pages, everything is done. It just takes some money and time and someone to put the app in to clean up the app a bit and put a website together. And then for one of us to go out and just start talking to people in the community to try to get it set up at the university we want to. Now, we were doing well there, and then we stopped, I think, because we just said, oh, we don't have the money. Even that's kind of a bad excuse. I could easily find someone, well, not easily, but I could find someone, I'll go out there, show them my idea, get someone to believe me and give them equity in the company or equity in the app because we believe it's going to be something powerful. And just by saying, oh, we don't have the money for it, essentially I've done that because I've kind of taken control of the project. It's still in the makings here. I want to have it done by the end of this year. We'll see how it goes. I imagine I shouldn't have a problem this year, but at the end of the day, perfect example right here. Like, I'm making excuses already because I'm doing a podcast, a YouTube channel. I'm trying to get Instagram about wine going up. Those aren't excuses. That's just stuff you're already doing. And if you don't think the idea is good enough, that's fine. Just admit that and then just give up on it. Don't say you'll keep doing it and then not do it, because obviously that means it's not that good of an idea and you're not willing to actually go through with it. So if it's something you truly care about, if it's an idea, if it's a project, whether it's a website or a company or a hobby, if you believe in it and you really want it to be part of your life, just start and then be consistent. And I'd say the consistent part's even harder sometimes, because it's easy for me just to say, oh, I'll do a podcast tomorrow. I missed one yesterday. I missed one of my days because I got tired because I started a new job, and I thought that was a decent enough excuse. So I spent the last night just watching some YouTube videos and going to bed, when I could have spent a little bit of that time, made my podcast about something important that I'm thinking about right now, or last night about yesterday, and put it out there. And that's the silly part of it. I didn't. So to everyone out there, start, be consistent. I mean, that's really the two key pieces. If leave comments, comment, subscribe on YouTube if you want to talk more about what you're doing. If you want someone to throw your ideas off, let me know. I'll be happy to do it. Once again, Anthony Smith, all the things. Start, be consistent.